you do an interview.
This is fantastic.
And we got champagne for you and for me.
I like.
You can put that.
And I like the shirt. I like it.
Not that we're prejudiced or anything, but
I'll just
Team
sit here
Sandra.
With Bonbon?
Yeah, thank you. No, I'll put them down
Okay,
now.
well, obviously I didn't put it down. I picked one right up.
This is Vic. He's going to give us a ride.
All the way to Georgia?
Sure. We split the cost of the car, the gas, whatever.
Great.
Good, let's go.
Okay.
We don't even know.
He's Vic.
Oh, it's Vic. Great. He's Vic. He's Vic. He chops us up, leaves us in the woods.
Well, see, that's why I asked that you come along. Protect me.
What appealed to you about the script when you read it?
I always love road movies because it gives you so many obstacles to deal with.
So it's a road picture plus a romantic comedy plus kind of an odd couple pairing.
Yeah, odd couple pairing with a lot of sort of dramatic reasons, behind each person's decision and life choices and actions, too. It's very offbeat. It's not your traditional sort of romantic comedy. I don't, sort of like a romantic black comedy. It's a story about a man who's going down to his wedding and runs into a storm, literally, and also a woman who's very much of a storm
named
too.
Sarah.
Exactly, two storms, yes.
So what kind of craft do you do?
Do I do? I manufacture bath oils and soaps and hand lotions and shampoo. And the aunts, they like to meddle in people's love lives. Magic isn't just spells and potions.
Sandra Bullock, good morning. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to be here.
All right, how does one describe this movie?
That's a good question.
You want to hear how I describe it?
Yeah, okay, please.
Okay, a romantic comedy with a little Stephen King and Thelma and Louise thrown in for good measure.
I'll live with that. That's good. That's
You
really
think?
good. Good job.
Okay, you're done. Thanks very much, Sandra. Bye. Just kidding. What do you? I mean,
it's. I mean, as odd as that sounds, that's essentially what the book was. And so instead of us saying let's try and find one tone that'll sort of generalize things, we just wanted to be experimental and stay true to the fact that there were several different feelings, which, pisses some people off and is confusing. Can you say that?
well, ticks would be preferable, but we can live with that.
It's because we're used to having just one tone, and I think the fact that this has several tones sets people back a little bit, but once you get into it, you go, okay, a little something for everybody.
Congratulations in person on getting the nomination. First time ever for you?
You don't think that, after all these years, that something like this would happen, but it's totally caught me by surprise. I've been stammering a lot, as you can see. This is sort of my way of talking.
This is a good reason to stammer, obviously.
Yeah.
You said something to people that I thought was really interesting, that every time someone asks for a reaction, the minute you get a nomination, no one tells you that you're asked to hit the ground running, and it's not like you can sit back and have bonbons and champagne.
No, I think I always had a preconceived notion of I always thought these things were planned, and this is sort of a slow rollout, and people,
Sure, and you'd love to sit back, wouldn't you?
With fluffy slippers and the things that you imagine happen.
Well, this is the Today Show. You can sit and have champagne and bonbons all you want. This is how you do an interview.
This is fantastic.
And we got champagne for you and for me.
I like.
You can put that.
And I like the shirt. I like it.
Not that we're prejudiced or anything, but
I'll just
Team
sit here
Sandra.
With Bonbon?
Yeah, thank you. No, I'll put them down now.
Well, obviously I didn't put it down. I picked one right up.
So tell me honestly how you're feeling.
Wait a minute. First of all, good morning.
Cheers. Yes,
I do this every morning. This is what I thought happened. Hold on
we
a second.
do too before the show.
What's it like working with Sandra Bullock?
We have yet to see Sandra Bullock up here, but we continue to look for her.
We found her in an appropriate setting beneath one of the actual former space shuttles now inside the Carrier Intrepid Museum in New York Harbor, where the Oscar winner, now 49 and a veteran of 40 films, said for her the film Gravity had its own gravitational pull into something altogether different.
That experience for me was one of the most profound and exciting experiences I've ever had. As an actor, as a woman, someone the age I was, I go, look at what I get to do.
Sandra Bullock plays Dr. Ryan Stone, a biomedical engineer on her first mission designed to repair the Hubble Space Telescope. And in the end, it's a more accurate depiction of space, a place with no gravity, no air, and no sound. What an incredible, almost criminal use of silence. It's really used as a weapon.
It is a weapon because it forces you to be all alone with what exists in your head.
I wanted to be a part of something that seemed like it would be a lot of fun to do, but that would also give the viewer a lot of pleasure, just to be able to sit back, enjoy the ride.
And you're the ringleader.
Yeah.
Because that's how you roll.
That's how I roll.
Okay. When people see you, they see, you know, movie star movies and all that. If you were to line up your priorities and you were to tell me 1 through, I don't know, 3, how would you prioritize your life now?
Well, it's my kids. Everything is about them being okay, being in school, having what they need, their moments. I need to be there for every single moment that they have. It's harder for me to leave them than I think it is for them when I leave. I don't leave that much, and I don't work that much anymore either. I keep looking at them going, I got nothing but you. And they're like, oh. You know, I told them where they can go to college. I said, these are the places that I feel comfortable living. So you have these choices. So my priorities are my kids, my kids, my kids. My family, my family. That's it.